What's up, guys? So East back here today. We're talking about the BT05 Omega preview for each of the colors, focusing on yellow this time. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I went over red and blue yesterday. You can catch the link to those videos up above. Anyway, let's get right into it. Yellow. Before I get started, didn't get as much support as some of the other colors, and that's probably because yellow got a card called Lucemon in the last expansion. And if you don't know about him yet, in the English expansion, you're going to hate him because when he comes into the field, he stops all Digivolving outright. So, kind of a problem. They can't give him like more support, so they kind of toned down BT05. But there's still some really cool archetypal stuff that I think that Yellow did get. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so again, like I said before, Yellow didn't get anything crazy, but they did get a lot of support for the ability to lower Digimon's DP through the use of various effects and skills. And the line that I want to focus on for Yellow in Battle of Omega is going to be the Starmon line, starting off here with level 2 Pikmon. Now, Pikmon, baby Digimon, don't expect some crazy, super powerful effect, but does have a decent effect that helps it moving forward. And that is that on attack, when you have 3 or more Digimon, give an opponent's Digimon minus 1000 DP. Not a bad effect. You get 2 of these out on the board, you're already removing opponent's Digimon's attack power by 2000, so not bad at all. Alright, so I just realized this like right before I pressed play, but I was looking over the card effects just one more time just to check before I start talking about them. And the next card I want to talk about first off is level 3 Starmons. Mons. I don't know why the Z is there, but apparently that's a thing. So anyway, let's talk about the card effect first. So first of all, Starmon's level 3 on play. So if you don't Digivolve on play, for each Digimon you have, give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 1000 DP. Now, when I first saw that, I thought, okay, that's decent support for, the minus DP archetype. But right before I pressed play, I was like, man, I think that they're trying to give Yellow some form of Rookie Rush, where the effects stack based on the amount of Digimon you have in play. And honestly, I'm a little bit scared of that. If you don't know, Rookie Rush has been a really powerful archetype in the past set for BT04. In fact, the meta has kind of been flooded with it here in Japan. And blue, green decks that could just consistently put out like 2 to 3 followers a turn can just overrun you before you can get any defense, find a blocker, or even remove them from the board. And because BT04 didn't really have a lot of support to stop that sort of Rookie Rush, it became a problem. And yeah, yellow, green, blue are currently at the top of the meta. But anyway, I think that this might be more support for that, which again is pretty scary. Although BT05 does have some tools to deal with that kind of archetype, but we'll see how that starts out once the meta starts to develop. Alright, so next up in the line, actually this is the last Digimon I'm going to talk about in this line. There is level 5, but it doesn't have any decent effect that supports this, so I'm not going to talk much about that. So anyway, level 4 here, we're going to have Shooting Starmon. What you're really looking for is the deletion effect, and that is, on delete, give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 3000 DP. So again, we're already, removing 1000 from attacking with Pikmon. If you played a Starmon outright, then you get the effect of, minus 1000 for every Digimon you have in play. And then you've got here the Shooting Starmon, who's able to drop by 3000 one of your opponent's Digimon once it, loses or is destroyed by security or what have you. And yeah, that comes together to start just, reducing the board all around, kind of oppressing your opponent's field. And it might even give you a chance to take out some of those larger Digimons if you can start stacking some of those effects. Alright, so the Starmon line did get a little bit of support in actually both of the options. I'm not going to talk much about the other option here because it's really just playing a Starmon. But this option I do want to talk about here, Spiral Masquerade. It's kind of like the Starmon's ability, but, amped up to the next level. So the effect here is that for each Digimon you have, give an opponent's Digimon minus 3000, whereas Starmon's was just doing minus 1000 DP. Spiral Masquerade is doing minus 3000 DP. And again, it's playing into that archetype of, go wide and then use your numbers to reduce your opponent's Digimon's DP, hopefully deleting them if you drop it to 0. And so yeah, it's also got a great security effect, being able to activate the main effect on a security check, which means it's a great form of defense in a deck that, honestly, yellow on defense is already pretty strong, so they probably didn't need this tool, but hey, tool's a tool, right? I'll use it if they gave it to me. So looking back at some of the previous expansions as well as the starter decks that could possibly help, or for some cards that would fit into this archetype of removing DP from Digimon and then hopefully deleting them. I found a couple of decent options and support cards. The first one here is going to be Heaven's Reaper, 3 cost security. Again, has the effect during this turn, give all of your Digimon the following effect. On attack, give an opponent's Digimon minus 2000 DP. Where again, we're using our numbers, if we go wide here, to get, you know, potentially minus 6,000, minus 8,000 DP, and hopefully remove some Digimon, get a couple of security out of that as well, and yeah, hopefully win the game. Alright, so the last card here I was thinking about for the support for this kind of archetype might be kind of what's the word I want to use? A stretch? I don't know. You tell me. If you have a better idea of a card that will fit in or slot into this archetype from previous expansions, down in the comments below, feel free to let me know. I'll definitely be listening there. But my pick here is Shine Greymon. I think his ability to, like, when on evolve, rest all of your tamers, all of your yellow tamers, excuse me, and then for every tamer you have rested, give an opponent's Digimon minus 4,000 DP is a pretty strong effect and fits into this archetype really well. I mean, you play this, you play like one Starmons, and then maybe like a Heaven's Reaper, or, you know, a Shooting Starmon, and it attacks, and you're wiping a lot of the opponent's board out, to be honest. So yeah, I think that in a mono yellow deck, this would be a really, really good card to use. And yeah, if you have a better idea, again, I think this might be a bit of a stretch. It's fine, it's fine. Let me know in the comments. Do you think there's a better card that will fit in besides Shine Greymon? I know he does require you to have some tamer support, so, you know, whether you want to go wide with Digimon, or, you know, have a bunch of tamers, or if you can try to find a nice balance between the two, is I guess up to the person building the deck. But yeah, I would definitely give it a shot. Hopefully you will too when BT05 drops. Alright guys, actually, sorry, one small addendum on the Shine Greymon bit. He has a secondary effect, which is on attack, you can, for every rested tamer you have, he gains plus 1000 DP. So even if you can't outright delete a Digimon by reducing his DP to 0, you can reduce their DP, and then hopefully you can have, with your rested tamers, you can buff Shine Greymon, and then he can probably swing over them if they're rested. So yeah, these are my picks for the yellow archetype for BT05 Battle of Omega. If you're excited about other cards, or you think there's some other decks that might work out with some of the BT05 cards, let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely open ears. I'm not a big yellow guy. It's more of a defensive archetype, and I'm more of a gung-ho, kind of just like get in there, red, do some damage, get out, and win the game, right? Stay tuned for the next video. By the way, if you want to see more Digimon content like this, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button, as well as hitting that little bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And yes, I guess I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Take care, guys. Peace.